Hey guys, it's Jackie. I hope you're all doing well. So I have a pretty cool video for you today for a locally made item here in Detroit, Michigan, and it's Pewabic. I'm probably saying that wrong. I was saying Pewabic, but it's Pewabic Pottery. And here is the original building. So good luck to you. If you know how to say this, it is a place in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Here's their information. It's Pewabic, I believe is how you say it. I'll give you a sneak peek of some of their pottery. This is a piece that I picked up yesterday at their summer sale, and it just says, enjoy the beauty and I think it's bounty of Michigan. And this is their ceramic iridescent glaze, and it's, the shape of Michigan. Obviously born and raised here in Michigan. I live south of Detroit. I bleed maize and blue. I am always going to be a University of Michigan football fan, and I love the city of Detroit. So I am Michigan through and through, and I love the Upper Peninsula. I love up north here in Michigan. People ask me if I could ever see myself moving away from Michigan, and the answer is no, especially with my dad still being alive and our family's all here. We do have family in other states, but you get it. I told somebody last year, I can't remember who I was talking to. I always say that God has you born in the state that you're supposed to live in. I don't know why I think that, but here we are. So it is a Detroit company, and I wanted to share with you some of the pieces that Joe and I picked up yesterday. We do have this sunflower piece that we picked up last month when we were there. We paid full price for that. It's got two sunflowers on it, which is kind of ironic because the Cincy family reunion focused around sunflowers. And so we had bought that before we went. But I wanted to share with you, they do have a website. Their stuff is so beautiful. I think they ship to wherever you live, but I wanted to show you. Wanted to share some of the Pewabic history. So it began in 1903 when Mary Chase Perry, later known as Stratton, and Horace James Calkins established a pottery studio in Detroit. So she was born in the Upper Peninsula. Her dad was the local physician, and he died untimely, and her brother was going to the University of Michigan. So her family moved to Ann Arbor area. I think it was just outside Ann Arbor, and then settled in Detroit in the late 1800s. And then she had a knack for pottery and making beautiful things, but in the late 1800s and early 1900s, women weren't allowed to own businesses. So that's where Horace James Calkins comes into play. He was her business partner, and they really had a good partnership, and they made Pewabic what it is today. So I wanted to share this with you guys because I think it's so cool. And it says handcrafted in Detroit since 1903. So that's when they opened up their pottery studio. If she could just talk, just Jack, south of Detroit, literally. I just brushed my teeth. I felt like I had something stuck in my teeth. I was flossing and brushing, and now I think that I just can't talk. I don't know. So while Pewabic enjoys the international renown, they remain deeply rooted in Detroit, still working out of our National Historic Landmark studio on the city's east side, which is on Jefferson. And then they are a nonprofit. I wanted to share this with you guys because I think it is so cool. This is modern day Pewabic building. And yeah, I wish I would have bought Joe a cup yesterday. I really thought we should have done that, but we did not. So their website is pewabic.org. So it's Pewabic. Go ahead and judge me for how I say this. I was saying Pewabic, but it's Pewabic from what I understand. So we got that one piece. And then this kind of shows you, it's the same as that iridescent one. It just shows you how beautiful. So they had this summer sale that happens every year. So if they have too much or if there's a slight imperfection, they deeply discount the items. So Joe and I went to that yesterday, and I was in hog heaven. Oh, I didn't get the vase down that I got. I'll have to show you guys that at a different time. So here it is. And then on the back, they're just letting us know that that was a piece that was offered at discount because it's all sales are final. They also had this really cool grab bag for $10 that they had their snowflakes in. And I wanted to show you, some of them are worse than others. It's just a little crack in the glaze, but you can hang this on your Christmas tree, and I love these. This one had like the teeniest imperfection, but look how beautiful that is. People do their fireplaces out of this tile. They have, like, you could, you know, tile your fireplace around this. It is absolutely gorgeous. Homes in Detroit that they have renovated, they have found the Pewabic tiles in there after they've started taking off like stuff off the front of the fireplaces. And it's just gorgeous. I would love to do a fireplace out of this. So you can also decorate a home with these tiles or like a floor. But I like it as decorative pieces because I just love collecting really cool things. So here's the 2 snowflakes. I got this tree of life. I think that's what it's called. It's so pretty, you guys. These are heavy and substantial. I also did a Celtic knot, and it's got a notch in here, so you could hang this on a nail. I feel like I would really have to be careful where I hang this because I have wood floors and I wouldn't want it to fall and break. But I love the glazing and color, and there to me is no imperfection. They call it an imperfect, how did they say, imperfect sale or something like that? But it was so cool. There was a line of people to get in. I also picked up this piece. I think these were like $11, normally $21 or $28. And I love this because it's Michigan colors for University of Michigan. I think this is a 2x2 tile. And I think these are 4x4 if I'm not mistaken. I also got this piece which shows you and showcases the city of Detroit. Again, I don't know where the imperfection is. I'm not sure. There's the Detroit River and then all of the buildings in downtown Detroit. I also, what was cool is Joe had gone to a Lincoln event a few months ago and he had gotten a piece like this, but it's in the teal color. So it's like this color, but it is this cityscape. And we have it, it's displayed up there. So I wanted to get one of these for my desk at work because I work outside Detroit. Also got this really, really pretty cross. It's like a bluish seafoam green. I wish we knew what artist made these or if like these were original designs. I bet you I could probably take a class or go down there and like really talk to somebody, which I really want to be able to do that. The last 2 times, like yesterday, it was a sidewalk sale, so they were extremely busy. The last time we were with family, and so I didn't want to bore other people because I like this nerdy kind of stuff. And I love learning about local things that happen here in Michigan, especially Motown. Like Detroit is automotive capital. But I just really like this cross. Joe bought these stands that we got from Amazon, which this came from Pewabic, but we've got some stands that he ordered so that we can display these. And then this one is a licensed product. I have the blue one, and so I wanted to get the maize or the yellow. I think it's so pretty, again, with the notch, and then you know it's licensed for the University of Michigan, so go blue. Oh, we didn't do a thumbnail. We'll do it with this piece because I think this might be my favorite. So let's do a thumbnail. You like that? You guys, it is a Mustang. You've also got the city of Detroit, and it says Motor City, which we're known as, or Motown. I love this piece. I think it ended up being like $21, and I just think it is so cool. I love cars. My whole world has revolved around cars. My dad has worked in the auto industry. Joe works in the auto industry. We're a Ford family. I just thought that was so cool. So I wanted to get that, and it was on sale. They called these the postcard tiles. So we have a display. I don't know where we're going to put this one yet. The Michigan one's going to go in my she cave because it's getting to be all Michigan stuff. So there you have it. If you have a chance to check them out, it's Pewabic Poetry. Like I'm reading you something. Pottery. It's in Detroit on Jefferson. Their website is Pewabic.org. Here's their information if you want to go ahead and look them up. I think it's really cool. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I love sharing pieces of Michigan with you guys. I hope you're well, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.